All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin. All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. We're back again with another live stream. We are finally back. It's been a while since we've done a live stream. I think the last one was the match itself, the watch along. So it's good to be back with you guys, ladies and gentlemen. I've not been feeling well completely over the past few days. Just a bit of slight throat infection. It is slowly getting better. Don't worry one bit. Thank you to each and every one of you guys that's wished me well and has put in comments saying get well soon. Thank you so much to each and every one of you guys. Big up to Tarek, big up to Amias, big up to Joshua, Unlisted Red, Nice Stylish, Renith, Frederick. Big up to each and every one of you guys. We should have no dramas for the watch along. Hopefully, we should have no dramas. Every now and then there might be that odd coughing here and there, but please allow me with that, man. Allow me. Billy G, big up to you. Aman, big up to you. In Life No Limits, big up to you, my man. RS7, Unlisted, Himanshu, Shears, man, good to see each and every one of you guys. So good to see you guys. Jeff Knightley as well, big up to you, my man. Look, I was gonna come into this particular preview with so much positivity, with not false positivity, but positive hope and with a lot of confidence moving into this particular match against Fulham. I still am confident. Don't get me wrong. I'm still very confident, but I'm not liking some of these leaks that's been coming out. I don't know who's inside the Chelsea dressing room that's providing all of these unnecessary leaks to journalists such as Liam Toomey or Nizar or whatever the case is. I don't get it. Why is someone providing such strange leaks? Some of them are not leaks. Some of them are actually information directly from Mauricio Pochettino. For instance, in regards to Marc Cucurella, Mauricio Pochettino has come out in the public and said, I don't know what's going on with the whole Marc Cucurella decision of being, sent out on loan or sold or whatnot. He said, I've got nothing to do with it. I'm not aware of it. I don't know what was happening there. And he clearly said it's the club board, agents, they're the ones who's driving it. So who's in control? Who's in control of these transfers? I'm seriously starting to think Poch probably wasn't even in control of any of these transfers because he's acting like he doesn't know what's going on with some of these players. He really is. So hopefully moving forward, and it makes sense. Poch in the press conference said that I'm going to be more closely involved in the transfers. So it's starting to make sense that maybe all the players that we got in the summer, I'm starting to think, I don't think Poch actually had any idea who was coming in. He just pretty much was given those particular players and told that, you just got to work with it. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a bit of a mixed information. It's a bit of a, it feels a bit strange. I mean, was he aware of which players were leaving? I mean, you'd think Pochettino should be aware before taking the job. You'd think Pochettino was aware who's going to leave, which players we're targeting to get. So it's all a bit mad. And now we're hearing some leaks coming out that Pochettino does not provide that much tactical information. Apparently, Chelsea doesn't have, any leaders that's going to drive them, and it's very evident in the match. Like all of this stuff is a bit bothersome to me. Honestly, it really is a bit bothersome. I want to be confident. I want to bring some positivity, I suppose. As I said, not fake positivity like so many people that do. I sincerely think that off the back of that win against Brighton, hopefully we can make bygones be bygones. You know what I mean? Whatever has happened in the past, it's happened in the past. We move. We try and get the victory against Fulham. We try and get the victory against Burnley. Close out this particular month. Month as in close out this particular period of play before the next international break. And have a bit of a positive vibe about the whole situation. But Ladies and gentlemen, people are not letting us be like that. Let's have a look at the news, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, before we get in on more discussions and before I start taking some of your comments. As I said, big up to each and every one of you guys. Smash the like button as soon as you come through. Please smash the like button. And if you're here for the first time, subscribe. It is absolutely paramount that you guys subscribe. We're getting closer and closer to 30,000 subscribers. So let's get there. Now, let's have a look at some of the news. We'll come back to this number 9 conversation very soon. Have a look at this one. Have a look at this one. You let me know how this particular news seems to you. Chelsea's struggle in attack does not reflect well on Mauricio Pochettino. A source close to senior players in the Chelsea dressing room says it is because Pochettino has given limited tactical instructions. Pochettino has given limited tactical instructions to the attacking players and been keeping the message simple instead by, for example, encouraging people to express themselves. I mean, this is coming from Liam Toomey and Simon Johnson of The Athletic. So, yeah, this is a bit of a strange one. This really is a bit of a strange one. I mean, what are they trying to say? Like, whoever's leaking this information, what information are they really trying to give out here? Are they trying to say that Pochettino is tactically not that apt? Tactically, he's not so switched on? Or are they trying to say that the players we have are stupid? They're incapable of taking more tactical information? I don't know. I don't know which one it is. What's going on here? Let me know. Before we move on to other conversations, I want to first talk to you about this one. Let me know what you guys think about this. Let's see what you guys are saying. Well, if you disrespect Silva like that and strip the captaincy from him, I'm not surprised he couldn't give a toss anymore. We'll come to the Silva situation very, very soon. Let's keep it with the Pochettino stuff first. Okay. In life, no limits. I don't believe that story. We have all seen with our eyes the instructions he gave from the sidelines in preseason and in-game during injury water breaks. Yeah, I mean, what more? I can see how we're trying to build up. I can see what we're trying to do in midfield. And I can see what we are trying to do. We just can't execute it, I suppose. And look, when it comes to missing opportunities, when it comes to making that pass, when it comes to, putting out poor final third decisions, that's not on Pochettino. That simply is not on Pochettino. I don't understand what more Pochettino can do for the players in terms of instructions up front. I mean, do you guys really believe that it's the tactical instructions that's screwing us over? I'm not really sure about this. Honestly, I really am not. All right, let's see what Chelsea Empire is saying. Our players are stupid, don't understand the concept of scoring, late passes and delayed shots. We create the most chances. Exactly. I feel like they're scared at times, or I hope it all changes with Cole Palmer. Look, one thing we can say about Pochettino is he needs to use the right players in the right areas. He definitely needs to use players that are suited for the roles that he's putting out there. He has to use Cole Palmer a lot more. He has to use the correct CBs, not have Levi Colwell playing as left back. He has to use Enzo Fernandez deeper. These are certain things Pochettino definitely is getting wrong. I believe if you play players like Cole Palmer, players like Ian Martson, we're going to see more progressive passes. We're going to see more passes like Palmer did for Jackson, slipping it through passes. Ian Martson to Cole Palmer, those type of passes. But if you're going to have Gallagher, for instance, in midfield, you're not going to see that kind of pass. If you're going to have Enzo Fernandez too further up, you're potentially not going to have Enzo providing those passes because he's going to find himself in all different positions that he's not comfortable in. Enzo Fernandez is far better, deeper. If you're going to have, let's say, for argument's sake, Ben Chilwell as a left winger, you're not going to see those level of passes. So for me, that sort of things from Pochettino, I can understand. That's where you're getting wrong. But in terms of tactical information, I don't know what else he can do. I don't know. I mean, you let me know, ladies and gentlemen. Wheelie X, with young players, you need to give them tactical information. The seniors don't need it, but the young guys are not intelligent enough to do all that on their own. Okay, fair enough. Haji saying, yes, some managers like Arteta, Pep, give more details and patterns in the final third, but all other managers give freedom in last third. Example, Klopp and Ancelotti give the most stupid article. Yeah, I don't know if Pochettino can absolutely design a blueprint how to open up an opposition. Because in game, when it comes to the final third, the players will have to, all you can do is Poch can say, look, I want 5 in the box, bare minimum. In attack, I want 5 there. Now, how you want to create the 5, that's up to you. How can you give them absolute step-by-step process to enter the opposition box? I really think that's quite impossible. Honestly, I really think that's quite impossible. I have a strong feeling that Washington will start and score at least a brace. I highly doubt it, man. I highly, highly doubt it. Now, let's check out some other news as well. Some weird and strange things have been happening. Check this out. One source close to the dressing room has questioned how much Thiago Silva is showing he is a winner in the dressing room and setting the standards. And it further goes on to say, they claim that there is no one really taking responsibility, driving everyone, making it clear. We are all in this together. You can see this on the pitch. I'm not sure what's going on here. What is actually going on here? Are they questioning Thiago Silva here? I'm not really sure what is going on. What does this even mean? What does this even mean from Liam Toomey and Simon Johnson? One source close to dressing room has questioned how much Thiago Silva is showing he's a winner in the dressing room and setting the standard. So are they saying that Thiago Silva is not showing all of this? Are they saying that Thiago Silva is not setting the standards? I'm not sure. Wasn't it a few days ago where there was comments that came out that Thiago Silva seems to have too much of a standard, too high of a standard, which players can't seem to keep up with? Which one is it? Is he showing too much of standard or is he not showing any standard at all? I'm not sure what's going on here. Are they having a go at Thiago Silva that he's not carrying his weight? He's not really galvanizing the team. He's not even the captain. Gallagher's the captain, isn't he? Pochettino made Gallagher the captain. To me, I'm not even concerned about that. The bigger issue is who's leaking this. They were doing it last season as well. Every day new leaks. I'm growing tired of this name, those players leaking this info. Well, that is a huge issue, of course. Who is doing all of these leaks is definitely a huge issue. Which English brother is leaking this? Yeah. Who is it? Is it a player? Is it a backroom staff? Who is it? Who's doing this? Who is doing this? Because it's not making it's making Chelsea look stupid. It really is. It really is. Now, off the back of some of the news that was dropping yesterday, I was actually feeling positive. Like, for instance, this one. This is coming from Adrian Kajumba. He was saying that behind the scenes, Mykhailo Mudryk is putting in so much work that some of his teammates say they have never seen anything like it. He's trying so hard. It is like he's in the gym every hour of the day, said one source. So he's giving it his best. There have been concerns voiced that the 22-year-old dedicates too much time to that side of his development and needs to have some boundaries set. Chelsea have attempted to do that. There's this, and then I'm pretty sure, I think I saw from PYS. Let me just go to PYS's page. Let's have a look at PYS's page. Yeah, it was this one. Behind the scenes, Mikel Mudryk is putting in so much work that some of the Chelsea teammates are saying they've never seen anything like it. So I don't know, man. Like, this seems positive, and then this seems a tad bit negative. Never seen anything like it. He's trying so hard. It's like he's in the gym every hour of the day, said one source. Well, he needs to stop the gymming. He really does need to stop the gymming. Concentrate a little bit more on your game. Control of the ball. To be honest, Mikel Mudryk actually has been looking pretty good over the past 3 games. He's actually been one of the better players. Check this out. Mauricio Pochettino held talks with Mudryk Cucurella in a bid to find a way past the Chelsea defender's failed move. After when the transfer window closed, we were talking in my office. We were really clear about how I see and assess him, and I listened to his feelings. Of course, it was a difficult time for him after he arrived from Brighton. It was tough, not only for him, but for many players. I think once again, it might have been from PYS. Let me have a look at PYS. Here we go. I don't know if okay, here we go. I don't know if he was considered surplus to requirements because I wasn't involved in this situation. That was more the sporting director, the agent, and the club. What's going on here? What is going on here? So first of all, leaks. Someone's leaking out that Mauricio Pochettino is not providing enough tactical information. Someone's leaking out that Thiago Silva is apparently not leading the way. When a few days ago, they were telling us that Thiago Silva had too much of high standards. And then third one, Pochettino has no idea about Cucurella's transfer situation. Pochettino is saying that I never said he was, Cucurella was surplus to requirements. What is going on? What is actually going on? It's all a bit strange. I mean, why are they trying to do this just before game day, man? I mean, just on game day, actually. For me, it's just before because it's tomorrow morning for me. But why is someone trying to do this on game day? It's quite annoying. All that positive vibes that I was getting is slowly diminishing. Shubra, we are giving Mudryk consistent game time and he's performing better each game, not a rocket science. It seems, yeah, absolutely. More game he gets, the better he'll get. Leagues doing their job before important game. The pile gets bigger and bigger for this group of players to overcome. Yeah, true. It's game day, and we've got these journalists. Whoever's providing, I mean, it's not really the journalist's fault. Journalists are doing what they do, right? It's they're doing their job. They got to do their job. But whoever the source is, they are undermining Mauricio Pochettino and they're undermining some of the players, more specifically Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva is absolutely being targeted now. Thiago Silva is being targeted. Mauricio Pochettino is now slowly being targeted. It's a bit strange. Top Dog RLG, good to see you, my man. One win and the media has already started the agenda. Players need to shut out the noise and focus on building on the win against Brighton. 100%. 100%. Whoever is this league, shame on that particular person, man. Whether it's a player, whether it's a backroom staff, whoever. Shame on that person, man. Absolutely shame on that person. These are only small things. Better not to focus on them and blow them up. Mostly BS rumors. Anyone can make this up. Athletic always make the most obvious rumors. Yeah, look, I don't know about look, I'm not really sure whether these things are all made up, man. There's a lot of these things that pop up. These guys are quite credible. You know what I mean? The Athletic, David Ornstein, Fabrizio. I don't think these things are made up, man. Matt Law. When it comes to opinions, that's a different story. Opinions can be made up. Matt Law, he's a bit dodgy. He's a bit dodgy. But from the Athletic, I don't know. I don't know whether they do all of these dodgy stuff. But nonetheless. But anyway, besides that, that's all the news. Look, ladies and gentlemen, for me, it's paramount that we beat Fulham. It is absolutely paramount. There is no two ways about it. I don't care who Fulham has. Yeah, Fulham could have Palinha. Fulham could have, Willian. Fulham can have X, Y, Z. I don't care. I'm not disrespecting them. I know they're a good team. I know they've been able to get a draw out of Arsenal earlier this season. I understand that. But we must get a victory. We must. We are falling behind in the league. Big time. We have to pick up victories. We have to use that Brighton win as a platform to launch us for this season. 100% we have to use that as a launching pad. We must win. Our players, I know we have a lot of issues. We've got Jackson suspended. Nicholas Jackson scored against Brighton. And just when we were starting to look a little bit better up front, Cole Palmer, Nicholas Jackson, Martin, and all of a sudden we don't have Nicholas Jackson. But look, nonetheless, we have to put whoever. I'm going with Sterling. I know some of you guys will go with some other people. I'm going with Sterling. I feel like Pochettino probably will go with Sterling. They'll have to do the job. I fully back Sterling, man. I know a lot of people are starting to disrespect Sterling because of the madness he did against Aston Villa. I completely get it, but Sterling's been probably the better player this season. Not the preseason, but since the start of this season. Chilwell is injured. He's potentially out for 4 weeks. So what do we do on the left side? What do we do on the right side with Malagusto suspended as well? Gallagher's probably going to be back. I don't want it, but I absolutely believe Mauricio Pochettino is going to play with Gallagher. I would probably go with the double pivot of Enzo and Caicedo and have Cole Palmer just behind the striker. But I get the feeling Mauricio Pochettino is in love with Gallagher. Gallagher will be the captain. We don't have a captain. We don't have Reece James. We don't have Ben Chilwell. So you best believe that Gallagher's probably going to be starting. Let's have a look at what Fulham's been up to. Let me just have a look at this. Where is Fulham? Where is Fulham? All right. You got Chelsea at 15th. We are 15th, ladies and gentlemen. Abysmal start. 6 matches, 1 win, 2 draws, 3 defeats. Absolutely pathetic start. We need to start winning. And Fulham are 12th. They've got they've played 6 just like us, obviously. 2 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses. So 1 extra win, 1 less loss. They're on 8 points. If we beat Fulham, then we'll go to 8 points, and potentially we can go beyond Nottingham Forest. We have to win. We've just got to win. Let's have a look at Fulham in the last Premier League match. Last game, they beat Norwich in the Carabao Cup. So they're through. They had a 0-0 against against Crystal Palace. This is how they set up against Crystal Palace. Willian, obviously he's going to be a thorn in our backside. Ex-Chelsea player. Jimenez, De Cordova, Reed. They've got Andres Pereira, who's also a very dangerous player. Palinha, obviously very, very good defensive midfielder. Reed, Anthony Robinson, the American, very good left back. Ream, Jupe, and Castagne from Everton. And they've got Bernd Leno, who you best believe will become a absolute shot stopper tomorrow. Tonight, tomorrow for me. So it's a good team. It's a good team. No doubt about that. All right, let's do our lineups. First, I'm going to do my lineup, and then I want to see what you guys have to say. Let's just check out some of the comments first. Are we going to dominate the ball? Gallagher is not that guy. In counter-attacking team, he is a good player, but he doesn't have the quality to contribute to the attacking phase of play. Absolutely agreed. But a lot of people don't want to agree on that. Feel so bad for Martin because he has to watch a bum like Gallagher start every game ahead of him. Yeah, it's mad. Absolutely is mad. Means they have Iobi as well. Exactly. Yeah, Iobi. Alex Iobi is going to be a bit of an issue as well. So yeah, that's going to be a bit of a problem. Poch does very weird things, man. Why the F is Gallagher captain? Has he shown any qualities, leadership quality? No, zero leadership qualities for me. All right, let's start. This is my team, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going with Sanchez, goalkeeper. Sanchez been one of the brighter lights in recent times. And yeah, I'm going with Sanchez. I'm going to the classic 4-2-3-1, like always. I think that brings the greatest balance. So this is going to be my team first, and then I'll give you Pochettino, what I feel could be the team. So we'll start with the double pivot. For me, I'm going with Enzo and I'm going with Caicedo. I want Enzo to be closer to Caicedo. Enzo and Caicedo, for me, the double pivot. I want to try and maintain as much of the team that did well against Brighton. I don't want to change too many things. I don't want to have a wholesale of changes now. The team that played against Brighton had a very good balance. I want to see that. So, on that notion, Ama just behind the striker. I'm going to play Ian Martin on the right side. But to be honest, it's really going to be Ian Martin, Palmer. It's going to be like a box sort of situation. And I'm going to have Mudryk here. Right. So literally, I'm waiting for the right back to provide the width, which I'm going with. I'm going with this RC. And I'll tell you why. The reason because Ben Chilwell is injured and I'm playing Ian Martin up front and I want to play with a natural left back. And that natural left back is Cucurella. Because I don't want to play Levi Colwill as left back. I want Levi Colwill to be centre back. And that leaves Thiago Silva. Because we don't have any other options. And then up front, I'm playing with Sterling. So this for me, I'm trying to keep it as much as possible like the Brighton setup. I know Cucurella was right back, but in this case, I don't want to use him as a right back because I'm using Cucurella as a left back because we don't have Ben Chilwell. I don't want to use Martin there. I want to use Martin in the attack. And I'm going with Sterling. Armando Broja is not ready. Broja is not ready to start. He's only come back like recently and he's only played about total of like 20 minutes max altogether in the past 2 games. He's not ready to start. And David Washington, definitely an 18-year-old, is not going to be ready. Continuing on with Mudryk. Mudryk has been in fine form, and I want to see how Cole Palmer does with Sterling. All Sterling's got to do now, just banging the goals. Banging the goals. Palmer will provide those passes. Martin will hopefully provide those passes. And Enzo Fernandez from deeper is going to be a lot more beneficial for us. A lot more beneficial. So for me, ladies and gentlemen, this is my lineup. Let me know what you guys think about that. Let me just put up a poll. I've put up a poll stating, are you guys confident that Chelsea will beat Fulham? Let me know what you think. Let me know how you feel about that. Are you confident? But also let me know what you think about my lineup before I start giving you Pochettino's lineup. The lack of goals in that front line is scary, and people want to fully blame Poch. Look at that front line. We have a long way to go. Look, I think we can find goals, man. Like, we got players like Palmer and Martin who are always looking for that threaded pass. So I'm confident. I'm confident, man. I'm confident that we got some goals here. Really am. Because we should have sold Gallagher and kept Santos. He's much better overall player. I mean, what a waste Santos is being in Nottingham Forest. What a shame. Whoever thought about that loan? Absolute madness. Absolute madness. Okay, now I'm going to now give you my predicted, what's probably going to happen, what Pochettino is actually going to do. What Pochettino is actually going to do is this. I think he's going to do this. I could be wrong. But I think he's going to do this. I think Pochettino might be doing this. He's definitely playing Gallagher, and Gallagher will be the captain. Gallagher will be the captain. Let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know what you guys think about that. All right, let's see what you guys are saying now. At this rate, just make Gallagher a striker. He can press and shoot, and he's out of the way of the build-up. Yeah, the man is useless in build-up, to be honest. Because finally we get to see Infinite Athlete as our sponsor's been such a long time since we knew about it. Yeah, true. We're gonna get to see the sponsors, which is fantastic. That already looks awful. That's Def a Poch lineup. Yeah, I fully believe this will be the lineup. I fully believe. I could be wrong, but I think this is what Poch will do. I mean, he should know already that Enzo does not belong here. Enzo belongs deeper. He should already know that Gallagher does not provide much for us in midfield besides off the ball, running around. He should know Colwell is not a left back. Palmer is probably better through the middle. But, let's see. Hopefully we can pick up a victory. Let's see if we can pick up a victory. All right. Let's have a look at some of your comments before we slowly start wrapping things up. Not happy about Galadog captain. He was nowhere to be found versus Villa when ref cut halftime short. It's a disgrace. No, absolutely, it's a disgrace. All right, give me your score prediction, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going with 2-0 victory. I'm still confident we're going to get a victory. And I'm going with 2-0. Give me some of your scores, score prediction, please. Enzo doesn't defend well, though. But it's about having a structure. It's about being compact. If you're compact, he does defend well. You see the way Argentina plays. We need to have more of the ball. We need to have more of the ball. It's about having the right structure, the right system. And then they all should be looking good. But if you have an awful system, everyone's going to look like they're poor in defending. So, yeah. 2-0 Chelsea win, 1-0 Chelsea win, 2-1 Chelsea win, 2-0 Chelsea win. Brilliant. Everyone's predicting a Chelsea win, which is great. Let's have a look at the poll. 113 votes in. 51% are confident in the poll there. We're going to wrap things up, ladies and gentlemen. I shall see you guys for the watch-along. Make sure you guys are all there for the watch-along. Hopefully we get the victory, man. Hopefully we get the victory. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Smash the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe. Hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Like always, thank you so much for joining. Make sure you hit that like button, though. Let's pump it up to 100. Until next time, everyone. Take care. See ya.